Jesus teaches, judges, and those who judge. Volume 10, Chapter 107, Concerning Brotherly Love. The Lord says, "When the priests received this directive of mine, they were very glad. They thanked me for it, left the table, except for one, a chief priest of some kind, and returned to their room, which, as already mentioned, was located in the house of the innkeeper, and it was large and sturdy. They deliberated amongst themselves as to how they would handle this case in order to proceed as quietly and peacefully as possible. However, the priest who stayed with us talked with the captain about the selling of the golden and silver idol images, because they did not have the opportunity here to first melt them and then sell them as raw metal. There was also no goldsmith anywhere nearby that could buy such metals and then use them as it would please him. The captain said, "I will do all that I can for you in everything that is approved by the Lord and Master, but first he will have to graciously speak on it and say what is the right thing to do. For from now on, our will must be his will within us." On this I said, "Do as you see fit. Most important is that the produce will benefit the poor in an efficient manner, which you will be able to evaluate by my spirit within you. Wherever possible, make up for every wrong that was done by you, as I already mentioned. Thereby you can expect my mercy in your soul. If you cannot make up for an injustice that you did to someone, then still you must be well willing, turning to me in complete faith, for then I will not leave your just prayer unanswered. However, let it also be said to you all that one who did not make up for the very least of the harm he caused to someone, he will not enter my kingdom. For what you do not wish that others do to you, may you not do as such to your fellow man either." Yet when someone causes you harm, sinning against you, then admonish him with all meekness and forgive him. Should he improve his life, it will be to your benefit. If he does not improve his life, then do not condemn him. Instead, turn once again to me within your heart, and again I will not leave your just prayer unanswered. Everything that you do, do it with all love in my name. By that you will become children of God and heirs to the kingdom of heaven, and there will be no end to your joy, for it will continue forevermore. Should you all have understood this well, then act accordingly, and teach your fellow men to live by it as well. For in this way you will better propagate my kingdom, which is not of this world, among the people. And by this you will receive a great reward in my kingdom. For what I promise you is and remains eternal truth." On this the captain said, "Lord and Master, I certainly realize the eternal great truth of all your words and lessons, and I feel deeply within myself that it should be among the people as you have shown us. But nevertheless, there are among the people many evildoers, such as thieves, robbers, murderers, adulterers, those who violate boys and girls, among the Jews as well as among the Gentiles, and we have strict laws to relentlessly punish such criminals with all severity, as a frightening example to the rest of mankind. Well now, such criminal is surely also our fellow man, and he could certainly improve his life, given some time, if we would keep him alive and teach him what is only good, true and just. The same applies to the smaller criminals, if we were to send them to a good school and teach them the truth, instead of keeping them locked up in dungeons for ages. But as long as we have our relentless laws, this wish of mine will only remain a pious wish. For if I myself could be made guilty of a crime, then I also would prefer that they would treat me according to my pious wish, instead of being condemned without any love or indulgence. With the judge it is never, what you do not want others to do to you, do not do so unto your neighbor. Instead, it goes like this: I condemn you according to the law, and not the smallest trace of any love or mercy may be found. Now, I myself am a chief judge in this region, which you, O Lord and Master, know well, and I had to imprison many criminals. Must I now also show love to them, instead of the severity of the law? Said I, wherever it is possible, you certainly will do good work with this. The one who, both physically and spiritually, will free the prisoners from the chains of the devil, will also be freed from the bonds of eternal death. The one who is judge, judging the blind with meekness and righteousness, will be judged by me in like manner. The same measure that you measure with, likewise will you be measured. The one who is merciful will find mercy with me. He who is a severe judge, however, will find a severe judge in me. The exact same severity with which he judged his fellow men will be applied to him. Everyone carries his own future judge within himself. Let this be your guideline, my friend Pelagius. With this he was completely satisfied, and we returned outside, but to another corner of the city of Afek.